Hello, everyone. I believe this is the third portion of reality and aspects of reality as such. And today I would like to talk to you about the question whether you would like to be the hero or the victim of your life. And before that, I had an interesting conversation with a prospective client. She texted me and she asked me to talk to me for a couple of minutes on a very pressing issue. And when I told her, obviously, that yes, of course, we can talk, it turned out that she had a divorce about 6-7 years ago. And ever since, she can't form a relationship. There's no relationship in her life. And I immediately asked her, why would you like to have a relationship? And she answered that because she is lonely, she feels lonely. And I said, okay, let's examine how lonely you are. Do you have friends that you can go to visit, who you can call even at 2 a.m? Do you have friends that you actually go to the cinema or the theater or for a walk? She always answered, yes, yes, yes. Okay, then you're not lonely, okay? Loneliness means that you have absolutely no friendship around you, you have no people around you, no one invites you. So that's not an issue in your life. Of course, the very thought that I would like to have someone in my life, some kind of relationship, let's call it love or partnership, it doesn't really matter. The reason why you would like to have that is because you feel lonely. I think that's the very worst reason for that. And I don't really think that you are going to make a good choice if this is your screening potential. So then I asked her, okay, so let's think loud and clear. Why would you like to have a relationship? What are your requirements of a relationship? And she said, like, I don't really know. And I started laughing because how on earth do you expect the universe to deliver someone for you if you yourself don't know how to word it, how to phrase it, how to actually utter the main ingredients of why you want a relationship. And I also told her that this is something like as if you went to a restaurant and couldn't choose from the menu. I mean, how can you ask the cook to prepare something for you if you don't know what you want? And she started laughing too, because this is exactly, she says, what's happening to her whenever she goes to a restaurant. And I told her that I'm the opposite, because I almost hardly ever go to restaurants. I mean, yes, when I travel or when I'm with friends and I didn't cook or something like that. But the main reason I go to a restaurant, a particular restaurant, is because I have a favorite dish there and I want to eat that particular dish. In London, I used to have like 4 or 5 restaurants that used to be really my favorite. I have no idea what happened to them now. I just hope they're going to reopen after this craziness is over. And I went there precisely because they never changed the menu. And they still had, after 10 years, they still had the same dish. And I loved it and I enjoyed it. Otherwise, I just cook. So, that's my reason going to a restaurant, to make that particular choice that I already know. And then we talked about, other aspects of her life. And it was a very nice conversation. So it was a light and heartful conversation at the same time. She said to me that, yes, I gave her some food for thought. And she will have to think really hard to understand what she really wants. And this is the key. For all kinds of perspective in life, you need to know what you want. Otherwise, there's no way anyone can help you. Think about how we live our lives, especially in the last 70, 80 years, maybe 60, 70 years over here in the eastern part of central, actually, this is the central part of Europe. I always say this is not Eastern Europe like the Westerners want to call us. It's actually the center of Europe. It's the heart of Europe. Just look at the map and you will see those ex-communist countries that they call Eastern Europe is the very center. It's the heart. And we will become the heart, especially because you guys in the West are just destroying your own countries, and we are trying to keep ours. So look at what's happening, okay, for the last 40, 50, 60, 70 years. You go home, you switch off the telly, and you sit down and you watch the channels, okay, the channels. Think about what channels were used in the Middle Ages, okay, to to put the sewage in. So you're watching sewage practically, and you're watching something that the powers that be allow you to watch. And you don't go out, you don't go to friends, you don't go into nature, you don't go for a walk, you don't visit anyone, and you are alone. You are isolated in your own home in front of the telly. Brilliant, isn't it? And so you are actually living a virtual life, if you come to think of it. Now, we are getting to the point that I wanted to initially, the point of becoming the hero of your own life. And the reason for that is because actually, as I think I already mentioned in one of my earlier videos, that to me, as a karmic astrologer, there are two types of people, really. One type is the destiny maker, the destiny changer. And the other one is the destiny sufferer, where practically the hero and the victim. And in nowadays politics, and especially in the last 10 years, but especially in the last 2 years, 3 years, to become a victim is a chic thing to do. It's unbelievable how modern liberals are turning everyone into victims. They grab a bunch of people or an ethnic group or any kind of group in society, and they label them as victims. And of course, it's nice, you're basking in this role, and you become a victim, and it's horrible if you come to think of it. You don't have a life if you play the victim, okay, and you always blame other people for your own suffering or for your own non-success. Then you don't live. Instead, you should really start living your life, and you should start becoming the hero of your life, okay? It's very easy, really. All you need to do is think what you would like to achieve. Think about in short term, okay? What would you like to achieve tomorrow? And in 10 days, and in a month, and by the end of the year, and in 2 years, and in 5 years. Make plans, okay? What's your heart's desire? What would you like to achieve? What do you have already to be able to do that? And start becoming it. Become the hero. Don't waste your time, okay? When you are as old as me, you will realize that time is up. Time is the only commodity that you will have less and less and less. No matter how much money you have, no matter how smart you are, it's important, okay? It's important to become part of your life and play the main role, which is the hero. Take responsibility for it. Live a life that you would like to live. Of course, don't live it against the others, or don't live it in a way that you are jeopardizing other people's lives. That's not what I'm saying. But do everything you can in your power to achieve what you really would like to. Don't blame it on others if you can't. Analyze your failures, analyze your success, analyze your wishes, your dreams. Understand your own self, and you will become the hero in no time. This is what I'm hoping for you. I'm thanking you for watching me, and if you like my ideas, please subscribe to my videos, and thank you for listening. Bye.